Moving around is making me so sleepy.
Gale Blade! Oh, it seems I can't do it.
La da 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 da.
Gale Blade! Oh, it seems I can't do it.
Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
Jean's sword fighting is so much better than this.
Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
Gale Blade! Oh, it seems I can't do it.
La da 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 da.
Jean's sword fighting is so much better than this.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Jean's sword fighting is so much better than this.
La da 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 da.
Gale Blade! Oh, it seems I can't do it.
I don't know, Dallas. What are you watching? I don't know. I don't know. It's gameplay, Dallas. Dallas, it's gameplay. And this is streaming on multiple platforms: YouTube, Twitch, which is my main place, and Facebook now because I can, at least with this game.
I
least
wonder when
with
I'll
this
be
game.
as
Cheers
tall
to
as
you,
my
Dallas.
sister.
Jean's sword fighting is so much better than this.
Cheers. But we'll go right into the gaming. I have to put on these little earphones so I can hear it. But there you go. Look at that. All professional and stuff. Huh? Huh?
Are you tired?
Like that?
Try my
Because
new
I
spicy
don't know.
energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
Hey, James. Nice to see you. Ooh. Can I hear it?
Jean's sword fighting
Oh.
is so much better than this.
Much better. There we go. There we go. I miss you, Talus. I don't have a character named Dallas, so I can't take up my compassion on that. But I'm glad you're laughing. That's good to know. This is my new little setup. I'm out looking directly at the screen this time instead of off to the side. And I have my two computer screens beside me. You can see my little Twitter post if you're on Twitch. There's a little Twitter thing down there that shows everything. but I'm glad to see everybody. I'm glad to see everybody. And now I'm playing some Genshin Impact, which is the requested of the poll. There was a poll. Oh, good for you, James. Definitely do that. Get back to work for late night recording. Glad you're able to stop by. But I got the most requests for playing some Genshin Impact. So that's what we're doing tonight. And I'm going to do some story mode at least, hopefully, on this, because I have not done any. I have not done any. And if you aren't aware, Genshin Impact is a free game. That's why it's been so popular recently. Free game for all mobile devices, PCs, and PlayStation. Well, I'm playing on the PlayStation. I'm doing it on the PlayStation, so it doesn't feel quite like a guide. Oh, well, thank you so much for showing some love, James. And if people don't understand who I'm talking to different people on different platforms. You can't see everything, but I can. I'm crazy like that. I'm crazy. Matthew commented, but I can't see it because it's on something else. So, fun stuff. I'm glad he was able to stop by. I haven't seen that guy for a long time. So I'll just be hanging out doing this for a little while. My nose has been very red and itchy. I'm sure yours too, Dallas, if you're still there. Well, I'm trying to be behind the curtain. And then I noticed in my screen, I have one piece of desk that shows up no matter what. So I decided to put a different piece of memorabilia there every night. Tonight it is Mr. Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley. That piece of memorabilia I have, which is very nice. I thought I would begin with the best of the stuff. Whee! Fly. I wish I had a wizard hat. I need one of those. I have a pirate hat. Dallas has seen my pirate hat. It's a guy who runs a winery.
And then... that's it?
Yes, that's it, Paimon.
How long does it take before...
Chrome green. The corner of the desk is green. Yeah, exactly. That's actually true. If I made it green. Except for that little piece of gold behind it. It has gold runners.
Holy moly, it really does attract slimes! And even more than we expected.
Ooh.
It appears the potency is greater than anticipated.
I'm glad his lips didn't move at all during that.
We better get rid of them before they wreak havoc on the manor.
Oh, the manor. I'm killing random slime.
Starfall!
This is a Doctor Who reference if you don't get River Song. The name of my character. She's an earth element lady.
Starfall!
Ooh, more of it.
Let it rain. I'll race you the... Drop!
What she's actually winning.
Drop! Oz, reveal thyself! I'll protect us!
But there is a poll, again, in Twitch, on my Twitch page, about what games we play every week. This week we voted on for Genshin Impact. Last time it was tied between Fallout New Vegas and Genshin Impact. And then next week it's a new poll. It's either you get choices to either play Cyberpunk, Punk of Cyber, 27/7 Cyberpunk. So any of those choices for next week, you can vote on.
Starfall!
As long as it's Cyberpunk. Vote on any of them as long as it's Cyberpunk. kind of a rigged name. It's a rigged cyberpunk. Because that's the new game and that's coming out. And I'll be playing that for a very, very long time. Because it's set. And I have a feeling it's going to be bomb. Yeah.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
And I do have some new fun stuff while she's fighting here. I press down that button. And I press down that button! I have a doggy cam. The doggy's not there right now. But that is the doggy cam to my doggy bed. So when the doggy is there, you can now see the doggy. With doggy cam!
Ooh, such a powerful effect
Doggy
from such
cam.
a small amount of extract. At least we didn't go picking wildflowers for nothing.
Paimon, you're crazy, but I'll give you that.
All right. So can you tell us what your plan is now, Master Diluc?
Master
Yes.
Diluc.
The plan is, ...
And they don't tell us. They
and
don't
so
tell us.
I expect it to all go down without a hitch.
You don't expect a hitch? I mean, hitches help you move stuff. I mean, come on. You need that.
Are you sure it will work? You're
No.
the only person in the plan.
I have many plans, Paimon, okay?
I have persevered alone from the start. Now, I alone must face what lies ahead.
What lies ahead?
Well, if you already made up your mind. But until that moment comes, we can still help you out where we can. Isn't that right?
Sure. If the price is right. Like the
Hey,
show.
don't be so cheeky.
I have two of them. Which one would you like me to be?
I am indeed indebted to you. I shall see you at the tavern, as per the plan.
As per usual. Gotcha.
Let's wait until evening to meet Master Diluc at the tavern.
Oh, I love OBS, even though it's fun to. We have many plans, dude. I have many plans, Dallas. Many plans. Me and Paimon, that crazy person. Where does she want me to go? Oh, she wants me to go to the city of Mondstadt. I love how the Facebook. I know you guys can't tell, but on my Facebook multi-stream, your comments come up twice. It's fun. It's fun twice. So Dallas is doubly important, apparently. As it should be, right, Dallas? As it should be. But I have my doggy cam. I have my props. Oh, I think I left my musical instruments on the other side of the TVs. Here, let me show you.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication.
You should be
I
excited,
created
Dallas.
another universe
You should
and
be.
founded paradise.
First of all,
I,
and
Fischl,
someone told
and
me
the
I was like
princesses
PewDiePie
are
the other day. And I said, you know what? I think I do have a tambourine somewhere. So we have a tambourine. Just for special occasions. Or when Dallas wants me to do it. And we also have a bell. For secret words and whatnot. Because why not have a stream with props? I mean, come on.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication.
She always says that. And it gets very tiring.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
And a radish.
But this is one of the only games I can actually stream on multiple platforms because it's not an MA rating. And I feel like if I stream on YouTube, first of all, I have to make sure it's all copyright cleared. A little bit more than Twitch. What am I supposed to do? This one? No. This game is tricking me. Enter tavern. There we go. There we go. Tony is one of my followers on Twitch, Dallas. I hope you know that. He's a great follower on Twitch, actually. And he did say that. That's the first thing he said. And I had to confirm it was him because he has a different name on Twitch. But yes, he catches the stream now and then, especially Mondays and Tuesdays, which I weren't able to stream this week, so I missed him. Last week he was there. Wait until night. Bogus. How do I wait in this game? That's not it. Okay, fine. We'll do a different story element. Game. Wait till night. That's some bogus stuff right there. I'll tell you what. I tell you. Dallas, are you still quarantining? Having a good old time? Well, this is to you. I hope you have one similar. I hope you can have one similar. I really have to get something without a wire here. Ah! It's hitting my mic. Last day of quarantine tomorrow? That's good. Get to go out to see people besides AJ. I'm sure he never gets tired. Tiresome, I should say. I'm sure he never gets tiresome. You and the puppy and the kitty. All nice. What am I doing? Okay, I can't do that one because I have to wait till nightfall and I have no idea how to do that. My greatness at games knows no bounds, except for waiting. I know not how not to wait. I know not how to wait. I did that well. I think I did that well. I'm pretty sure I did that very, very well. Pretty sure all words went together and it made perfect sense and everyone is completely satisfied. That's exactly how it went down and that's my story and I'm sticking to it. We're going to another city. Yay! Of Lilu. Lalu. Or something else. I feel like I have a feeling on Kyla. Oh, getting the guest bathroom. It takes that long to prep for me for the bathroom. I feel kind of bad. That seems like a dig at me, Dallas. I don't know. I'm very happy about the invitation and coming to visit you in Iowa, but if it's taking this long to get the guest bathroom ready for me, I don't know how to. What kind of symbol is that for me? Am I a person that? Well, I do judge a place based on their bathroom, so maybe you were correct. Yeah, she knows me so well that she knows she has to get the bathroom ready. Bedroom. Maybe I'm thinking bathroom. I don't know. I like bathrooms. You're correct. It does say bedroom. That's a misread by me. But we can have a long discussion about bathrooms too. Whatever you're into. Hey, bro, how's it going? This is Genshin Impact. It's a free game on mobile devices, PCs, and also PlayStation. And it won the poll this week. So that little poll down there, which is now rigged for the next game, basically. But it won the poll that people wanted me to see me play this week. It's a free game, but it has a lot of Wind Waker and what vibes to it. But good to see you. Good to see you, Signa Bra. Dallas, well, thank you. I'll get the bathroom ready for you too. I will get chocolate and everything. Ooh, some chocolate in the bathroom. Looks same good. Awesome, thank you.
Who goes there?
Mondstadt's merchant here meeting for the. I'm not gonna pronounce that name. Gentle Machia? Gentry Machia?
Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The
Really?
Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
And we are streaming on multiple devices today, so if you do see me saying something to imaginary people, I'm either talking to them on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch. Excuse me for that.
Urgent business? What is it?
Well, it's business that's urgent, Paimon.
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
A VIP client, as we call it.
So, where is he now?
Oh, there you go. You follow me on Facebook too. So much for the monitors. I know, right? Well, the monitors only have my OBS system going on.
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone.
Just anyone. Are you saying we're not his VIP clients? I mean, come on. We have gold necklaces and everything.
No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe
Offense
me.
taken. Offense taken.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
I will show you no leniency.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind when he's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Okay, Paimon. Well, it's good to
Thank
see
you,
you.
thank
man.
you.
How's school?
May your business forever be
How's the
blessed by the
school?
Lord of Geo.
I know you had a big
Nice
test coming up,
work.
right? How'd you do?
Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator.
I was just bluffing, Paimon. My lies are good. Among Us good.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways get the better of her in the future. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
The Fatui. I think you're right.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinua
Fatui.
kiosk.
Why is everything at a kiosk, Paimon?
Seems business is booming at the Shinua kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Why, Paimon? Do you know what kind of shady business they're up to? Paimon's into it. I think she's taking a cut. Stairs? Really? Where are we going? We're going up there.
Senua Kiosk.
Yes, it's upstairs.
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Join the Adventurers Guild. Did you hear that? That's just like very shy. Join the Adventurers Guild, baby? You might want to. I don't know. Do your own thing, but, you know, join.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
Today in the morning, I took an exam, but it's okay. How are you? Oh, I'm doing very well. Very itchy nose. A bit tired. I was supposed to stream like yesterday and today. I had to cancel both of those because work got in the way. But you know, besides that, and my itchy nose.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
And I had to set it up better, so I had to take everything off and then put it all back. So that took a little bit of time.
We just ran
But
into a
thank you
minor
for asking.
procurement problem, is all.
Very nice.
We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet.
The core lapis is that orange stuff, right?
But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
Like Chang the 10th or 12th or 15th. There's a lot of Changs out there with many numbers.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result.
Fatui just sounds wrong to me. I don't know why it does, but it just does.
We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time,
I will dance. I like Las Vegas is nice. It's very cool.
you may suddenly find our goodwill
I mean,
comes at a price
right now
you cannot
can't really
afford.
do anything because everything's basically 25% capacity. But you know, it's fun like that.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you.
I do like
don't you?
Vegas, at least when it was open, that everything was open about 24 hours a day. You get like a sandwich or sushi anytime you want. You could go, there's no liquor laws preventing you from drinking past 2 a.m. You could just, have fun when you want to.
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
And for a person who works late nights like me, it's great to get off work, like at 4 a.m. and still be able to go and have some fun. At least back in the day.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui.
Yeah.
Who knows if Gua Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Sure. Why not, Paimon? Do I have to? I think you should go. Alone. Without me. I'll stay here and eat grapes. Grapes are good. Bang. Bang.
We fly!
I hope that answered your question. Yeah, if you come down, maybe I could, San Francisco. It's a bit of a ways, though. Right? That is a bit of a drive. It's not very close, San Fran. I mean, if you're willing to drive, that's cool. We're closer to LA than anything. It's about 4 hours to LA. San Fran's about, I want to say, that's longer. 8 hours? That sounds about right. I'm not sure, though. I know I used to live in LA and I'd drive down to Vegas all the time, so it was quick. I mean, a quick trip, 4 hours still seems long, but yeah. Dream for you to go to Vegas or dream for you to go to San Francisco? Because they're both nice.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
Book readers. Oh, I should say that I'm a big book reader. Big comic book reader and manga reader, I should say.
I see. I guessed as much.
Las Vegas? Oh, cool. Oh, it's great. Man, Vegas is fun. Yeah. Hopefully next year it's open, so you chose a good time at least.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do.
I hope so.
My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you.
Unexplained? That sounds suspicious.
There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Not even the tail part? Secret text is needed to decipher it, perhaps.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us?
What's the Feymere Commerce Guild? Is that like the Better Business Bureau?
Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here.
Oh, well, that's interesting, I guess.
Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No.
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry.
Ah, good.
Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action.
What kind of action? Dancing? How could you be so sure?
Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on our
I'm
own.
going to dinner. I'm coming in a few minutes. Have an excellent stream, and I probably... Yeah, thank you so much for dropping by. Have a great dinner. And yeah, do the same. Have a great night. Sleep well. Eat well.
Also, I do not
Thank
wish
you
for
for
anyone
popping.
else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
And Chang the 10th, then Chang the 8th, and all those.
To
other
silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
Okay.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Yeah, right? I'm a know-it-all. Paimon, shut up.
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you in the
Should.
Lioli Pavilion.
Should be able to receive us. Fine.
Hey, stop ignoring Paimon!
Paimon ignored me first, okay, Paimon? Alright, where are we going next? We're going down. Pat, see what I did there? We're going down. Man. This is a G-rated stream. Stop that. You and your dirty minds. We're for the children. We're for the children here. Not a game for children, but still, for the children.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
A letter? Oh, I see.
A
This
letter?
again.
A thing? Written note? You know something about this, don't you?
Oh,
It's
don't
legend.
mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
You're always speculating.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
No, it's written in the French tongue.
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight.
We're not here to stay, man.
Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
It sounds like you want me to be in the Players Club.
Yay, tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Yeah, Veep!
Of course.
VIP.
We treat visitors with
We're
the
the VIP
utmost
treatment.
respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them.
I do like shirking.
Please, this way.
Alright, I'll walk that way. Bam, ba, ba, ba. Now the music ends. I was enjoying it. I was enjoying the groove. Ba 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 ba. Enjoying the groove. Playing this for a little bit. Well, we'll be playing it for the rest of at least the stream tonight.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out
because people
or
wanted
turned
it on
away
the
at the
poll.
door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
If there's time, I might actually play a scary game because we did miss Tuesday Night Frights. So I might play a scary game, but I'll have to just do that on Twitch because it's most likely rated MA. So I don't want to do any mature stuff.
Thank
on
you for your
Facebook or
patience.
YouTube. It's just rated MA for, scariness, but...
With the
still.
amount of wealth and power Gentry Mount's Eye has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him.
Yeah, if you want to see me get scared, I have lots of compilations on YouTube, which are not copyrighted. And I have lots more on Twitch.
For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has
So if you want
inflicted
to
on
see
Chang
me
the
freak
Ninth.
out, Dallas, or whoever's watching, YouTube has some great compilations of me being scared. And only recently I put a couple new ones on Twitch for the highlights of me freaking
Since Gentry Mount's Eye's
out.
business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation.
A sticky situation, you say?
Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, right? We're doing that, right?
But Liyue is huge.
That was part of this?
Is it really
I wasn't
possible to buy up every last
wasn't
bit of
listening.
core lapis in the harbor?
Sure.
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy
Hey,
from.
Ben.
I've marked their respective
Hey.
locations
Not
on your
much,
map.
not much.
There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Chang the Ninth badge. Not like Chang the 10th or Chang the 12th, man. It's the Ninth badge. You know where that is. It's good stuff.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Ching the Ninth. Roger that!
I know it's chasm, but I want to say chasm. Over at the chasm.
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Oh, that's good. I like when they pay for it.
Wow, so
I
many
like it
more!
when other people pay.
With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
That's all you think about food, Paimon. You're the emergency food here.
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters.
There's trifling matters? Why are we trifling?
Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Okay, I guess I can see the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world.
But good to see you, Ben. As you
Let's
know,
do
we're
this in the order the
multiple
guy
streaming
said.
tonight.
First the sellers
Enjoy
in
your
the city,
meal.
then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
All right, Paimon, I'm glad you summed that up because I wasn't listening. But maybe after this, I'll play some scary games on Twitch because I missed Tuesday Night Fright Night, which I usually have Tuesdays on Twitch, which will not be broadcast multi-streaming because copyright and all that fun stuff. Oh, man. It does. It does. Fun matters. See, at least, the fun part about being on Twitch is I get to meet all people that I don't know. Well, a lot of them. But some people jump in from the new way back when, which was odd. And then Facebook, all faces that I'm familiar with at least pop in. But I've only done a couple that actually worked. The first time I actually did a multi-stream, it was a little bit laggy, I think. I mean, the stream turned out fine, but my bitrate went way down. So it looked all right, but it just felt wrong because the bitrate went down. But tonight, it's all right. I had a great person, actually on Twitch that I met here, help me out. This Genshin Impact player. That's his name, and that's maybe why we're playing Genshin tonight, because some of his followers came over to mine and suggested I play this game for my pole night, which I have on Twitch. I have a nice pole. It came out wrong.
Good day, my friend.
Don't look at the...
My apologies, but
if
I'm
you're
out
on
of stock
Twitch,
at the
clip
moment.
that.
Please try again next time.
That's a funny phrase that I didn't mean to say. Especially on our G-rated game night. Are you out of Coral Lapis too?
Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail.
You don't do retail? What are you? A retail store? You're online now.
Too
See
much
what I did
hassle,
there?
not
See-
enough
see
return.
what I did there?
Sorry.
Does we'll take it all still count as retail?
What? No. Give me a second to think.
That's a second.
All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it.
All I have to do is sign for it? I don't even have to pay? Yeah!
Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Yeah, that's right. Well, especially when you're working for a guy. Helps to work for a guy.
I should open a store.
Where is this other dude? Here? No, I guess I already talked about him. Okay. No, it must be that dude. There's another dude here. Oh, he's down below. I see. We be flying. And by the way, this is a free game. You can play it on your smartphones or your PC. That's why it's so popular right now. It's a big old game right now.
Oi!
I'll take all your core lap.
All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately.
So this guy's shady.
Best you give me an actual number.
I'm glad waifus are talking to him.
All of it would be far more than you actually want.
Run away! Run away! Okay. It's for the Fanui Commerce Guild. Fanui? Is it Fanui still or Famui now? The Commerce Guild. I'm just gonna call it the Commerce Guild.
Fayun Commerce Guild?
Fayun.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Fayun.
If it's for the Fayun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
All right. But it's also can be played on PlayStation, which I'm playing. It's a free game, and it's very fun. And usually, free games are very popular, so that's probably what we're playing. A lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot of people, a couple people voted, and this was the game on the polling for tonight. Next week, no one has a choice. Basically, we're playing Cyberpunk. I put the poll up, but all of it says Cyberpunk. Everything is Cyberpunk, like for the next 2 weeks after it comes out. I might get tired. I might put in some other games here and there, but at least for the first week, I think it's gonna be a lot Cyberpunk.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have
Hi, anything I can do for you?
I don't know. What can you do for me? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'll take all your core lapis.
You want all my core lapis?
Yep.
I've already agreed to several orders.
What? Cancel them. Give them to me. I'm a scalper.
Well, that said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive.
This is what happened with the PS5. None of them are in writing. I could just give them all to you if you give me more money.
Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract.
Yay, contract!
Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything.
You know
Quite
a
common in
game
the
is
industry.
great when you have to sign contracts about the game.
Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
I'm glad. I hope so too.
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of Mora. Next stop, the chasm.
Stacks upon stacks upon stacks, Paimon. Upon stacks. Alright. You know, I wonder if I could just take off my headphones for a bit. Because these are a bit annoying. I'm going to get some Bluetooth ones. And my nose is super red. I've been scratching it all day. So, you know, that. But I prefer it with the little headphones off, if I could. Ooh, looks like the green screen. Oh, see, look. The green screen was a little bit see-through right there. I try to make it a little bit denser, at least so I'm not a see-through. I do occasionally like to be see-through, but, you know, for these games, really don't. But someone said it's better if I'm a solid person. So I decided to go solid. Solids are always good. Solids are always good for you. Eat your P's and carrots. Or the Batman will come for you. Is the new Shadowrun? I'm not familiar with Shadowrun, actually. But I'm sure it was super popular. Was it like an app? Because it's gonna be, it's gonna be super, super huge for a bit. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Shadowrun much. I'm thinking it's gonna be like the new, like, Skyrim or something. Like, you know, I mean, Witcher was huge, but you know, I'm thinking it's gonna be around Skyrim lines, like this anticipation, all that. But old Genesis game. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one, but I'm sure. Man, if it's a console seller, yeah, it definitely is. Which is amazing because it's not exclusive yet.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours,
so I don't
if you
get
name the
any
right
echoing or
price.
whatnot. That if I take these off, it feels so quiet. Ah, there, much better, much better. Oh look, I have a Star Wars line. I have a bad feeling about this.
The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million Mora.
I don't think I have that.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 Mora on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while.
It's poor form just to raise the price without good grounds.
Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
So mean. Please leave him alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Ha ha!
Wait.
It's a
Surely
shakedown.
there's
It's a
no
shakedown.
need for that.
Role-playing in the high-tech world, hackers, cybernetics, assassins battling massive control. Hey, yeah, it sounds interesting. Of course, I think Watch Dogs is like similar presidents, you know, right? Maybe you should think twice before fronting the... I forgot how to pronounce it again. Commerce Guild.
Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
And at least they have a little bit of post-apocalyptia in there for the Cyberpunk 2077. And it's based on a board game. So I guess they have a little bit more leeway. But it should be awesome. I'm really hoping to play it. I hope it's great. I pre-ordered it
might be
today.
the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go.
I didn't think I was going to pre-order it because thought I would wait to see what system came available that I could purchase it on, like a new system, but none of those are becoming available, so I'm just gave up hope on that one.
If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand.
Do you?
I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild.
Do you understand me?
There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls.
Hilly churls?
I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away.
Like my shrimp?
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Liyue in the future.
I wish I could get like one of the new consoles. I mean, honestly, probably the older consoles are like Xbox. Well, I shouldn't say older consoles. The unnext generation, like Xbox One and PlayStation 4, probably went way down. Like you could probably get off like some Facebook stuff because everyone's hoping to get the new consoles. And these, I don't think anything meaningful is going to come on them for a while. Because I realize everything that I really want to play is still available on the older consoles. Like, maybe in a year or two, it'll be worth getting. So, I've given up hope. And it doesn't really matter. So, hey, fun.
That's that then.
Yeah.
Well, no time to lose. Come on.
Yeah, it might, for Cyberpunk, yeah, it definitely might be worth getting a console just for that game alone. But, and then especially, you know, since it's available on the old consoles first. There you go. It's just, and it really matters what kind of time you have. Like, I have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is a very fun game, but I haven't been able to put much time into it. Because I've been playing other games and whatnot. I'm glad I have it, and I'll eventually get to like finish it up. Maybe I'll get to play a little bit more of it this week on stream. But it's just, you know, there's only so many games to play at a time. I mean, right? Cyberpunk is probably going to be my focus for a while. You gotta prioritize your free time. Unfortunately.
Let Paimon see. Yep, that's it.
That is it. That's it, Paimon. Well, I'm happy. We're collecting.
Oz, reveal thyself.
No rest for the wicked.
That's it, all right. That's a big old stash of core lapis.
Show enough. Show enough. Show enough, Mr. Ben Lafayette. Show enough. Love it. And like I said, this game is free, so anyone like just wanting not to even do that,
Yeah,
they can get a pretty good
Check
AAA
out all
game
that core lapis.
for nothing. I mean, I like it on the PlayStation because that's what I'm playing on. It's free on that. It's free on the PC, and it's free on your mobile device. But it's you know, it feels a lot better. I feel like on PC and the
Make a note of the location. We'll send the Fayun Commerce Guild to collect it later.
But this game definitely feels like a AAA title. They put more money into this than a lot of games. And they made a lot of money, too, back. Just judging on it. It killed, actually, a couple of mobile games that a lot of people were playing.
Starfall!
Which is interesting. Kind of fascinating how that all works. But then also
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
it does get a bit different stuff. It is still a gotcha game at heart, but it's very much less of a gotcha game than most others, I would say. That's my 2 cents on it. But when the gotcha players realize they can spend money on this game, they love it. And they're like, oh, I'll spend all the money. But, you know, us casuals, we're just very happy to find something we can play, and it's awesome. Okay, I gotta find one more cart. Where's this cart at? Where's this cart at? Here? Where you cart at? Hey, look! It's my twin. It's a straw man. Oh, and if anyone's wondering what Coral Lapis is, this rock right here. You break it open and it's Coral Lapis. Takes a second.
Starfall!
Break open though. Powerful stuff. Totally missed on that. Totally whiffed. Whiffed on that one, man. Whiffed. Oh, and this does have co-op mode, so you can play with other people if they do have it. But world level is everything in this game, so if someone's much higher world level than you, unlikely you're going to play with them at a good pace.
Here we go! Loads of core lapis here! Quick, make a note of the location.
How's
that guy said there were 5 carts in total.
I haven't asked
so
anybody, but
that should be
if
all of
anyone's
them.
still on, how's the volume? How's
Let's
everything
get back.
taken? I can turn up everything?
This has all been quite exhausting for poor
lower
little
my
Paimon.
volume
He
or the
definitely
game
owes
volume?
Paimon some snacks.
Because that's the big thing about streaming. You never have too much idea of what the volume's at. The different events and whatnot happening. That's when a good moderator comes from. I don't have those yet, but eventually. One day. When someone enjoys my streams so much. Oh, thank you, Ben. Thank you. Good. I love hearing that. I'm glad everything's sounding all right. I am drinking things that I cannot discuss because it could get me demonetized. As most people call it on stream, it's called no juice. We're calling it no juice. But it is the cheap no juice of the light variety. So that should get you the what I am drinking version. It's just the cheap, light indulgences.
Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations. All 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope
I call it no juice.
You could put in a good word with your boss for me?
Yes, I can.
Done and dusted. Yeah!
Nice. Back to work there, Paimon.
We make a great team, don't we?
Yes, you are a very good Digimon.
Now for the final stop on our core lapis
I love how they call her Paimon.
To Chain
Nothing to do
Remain's
with
place.
Pokemon nor Digimon. They just said, you know, Paimon sounds great, right? LOL, thank you. I know, right? Gotta be secretive about it. Which is funny because I know the rules are there, but they're also thin because I know Ron Funches, great comedian. You can check him out on Twitch. He has his own Twitch account. He does on Wednesdays, which is today. He has a Get High and Watch Wrestling Twitch channel. So he watches non-pro wrestling. It's well, it is pro, but it's low leagues, not the WWE. And he gets high and he watches wrestling. It's a fun time. Everything Ron Funches does is a fun time, but that's one of his big premiere shows that he does on Twitch. Get high and watch wrestling. Yeah, the two shows I really enjoy on Twitch would be Felicia's Days. She does a D&D, and if you're not familiar with Felicia Day, she used to do the show called The Guild, and she was in a bunch of other things. Long list IMDb. She actually does it from her People from the Guild, that podcast show that started her, and they do D&D. Very fun to watch. Ron Funches does his WWE stuff, and he also has a comedy night on Twitch as well. Fun stuff there as well. So yeah, I definitely advise you check those guys out. There's a couple other shows that I love to catch, but they're infrequent, and I don't know if I could recommend them. I don't know if they're still going on. Because every time, I check on them, they're like, oh, they did one, or they stopped, or they began. And I really have to get better at that as well. I have to be more frequent and stick to my schedule. Because I missed Tuesday. Even though I canceled the Monday, I totally rearranged everything, my whole setup here, so I wasn't able to stream. And I didn't have a computer to reset my schedule, even though I try to do it online with my cell phone, but you can't reset your schedule apparently. So, unfortunately.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry mount-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now.
They have? Uh-oh.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I probably destroyed them? Guessing?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Corlana Coop is cute when she's playing Among Us. Oh, yeah, you're right, yes.
Oh? What happened?
There's a lot of great Among Us players. They had a great, yes, two people too.
Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Yeah. Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure.
I really want to play some Among Us with a bunch of people, but I haven't found a good group to go with yet, so... Maybe eventually we'll do a good Among Us stream, but yeah. And also, there's a new game called, I think, Paranormal Activity. It's something like that.
But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then, I'm only breaking even.
And then they had a great charity stream yesterday. What is there? Not Film Theory. Game Theory had a great one for St. Jude's yesterday, which I donated, and a bunch of other people did. I mean, a million other. Mr. Beast was part of it, and it was great, and it all for St. Jude Research Center. It was a great stream. If you want to go check that out, I'm sure they're still taking donations too. If you want to go help St. Jude's Research Center, for anyone's out there, I'm not talking to anyone in particular. Everybody.
We'll take it at the market
rate. They had
rate.
a great little stream for that yesterday with all the best players for Among Us. If you want to just go check out the Among Us stream or the Mr. Beast stuff, it was pretty fun.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down?
And also
what's going on? If I died and gone to heaven? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all.
You will? Yay! Was he talking?
Gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
They could. Could they?
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Rest assured, you're safe at selling it to us.
Huh.
Ha-ha!
Okay, then.
Look at my robust...
My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case.
Okay.
But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Give it to the gods, man. To the gods.
Actually, it's for a commission.
For the
Can't
gods.
go into too much detail.
We'll send someone to collect the goods later, because we have better things to do.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Don't thank us. Wait till we're finished, at least.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people.
I hope that's right. I hope that's true. Good saying, Paimon. I just hope that's true.
Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
Well, that's good. $350 adventurers points.
Now I can get back everything I lost.
Well, I'm glad that's good for you. Fast travel. It's amazing how quickly it gets so hot in here with all this trucks going. There we go. Open the window a little bit. If I have the fan on, you can see where the green screen hits. There. But if I have the fan on, I'm just worried it will hit the mic and cause that little, you know, the shh sound. There's this to prevent that with my wind. And I have a backing for it as well, but it just still not a great thing to have. Don't want anything to impede upon the sound of my own voice. The sound of my own voice. Very fun. Oh! I hit that hard.
I'll protect us.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
He's been reading books. Shame him! Shame him for knowledge.
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it.
Shame him! He has knowledge.
Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai. How?
How?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation.
You saw everything play out. Is the ending of the book good?
It was rather good, thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its denouement, it too will live up to its expectations.
Denouement. I think that's how it's pronounced, right? Denouement?
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going
Or
on?
the denouement.
No fair.
RT.
So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece.
What?
He panics, Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui.
A very mafioso thing. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill the contract. You know what I'm saying?
He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this.
Sounds very mafioso.
So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
To what? To what? To what?
So it was you!
Oh?
You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Yeah, but it wasn't Chang the 10th.
Speak of the devil.
He's the devil?
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree.
Red and black, we all know those are the bad guys.
Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain your...
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged.
He who shall not be named.
Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
This isn't over.
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush.
But I will beat around something.
Master, if you please.
Oh, that's his master?
Seize their core lapis.
That's the guy I beat up?
No, my sword!
Oh, I get to play as him.
Guardian mouth.
He's at 57. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
You're open.
Get him, Barbara.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Oh, yeah. I call it 50. That's not a name, but I call it.
You're open. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Bossy time. Hey, bossy man. You've gone invisible, bossy man. That's alright. I'll still hit you.
Starfall!
No escape.
Starfall! Let it rain. By royal decree.
Can't run from...
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Impressive. You are no commoner. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Alright.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lap.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
Your beck, but not your call. If I'm right about that.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
The order?
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait.
Don't go.
Master.
I love
wait.
you. Don't leave me. I am ashamed of what I've become.
My lord, what are you doing here?
What?
Are you hurt?
Oh, we're playing a game? Okay, cool.
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
I am valiant, and I am a young woman.
My lord?
My lord?
You You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
You could say heir, or you could say buddy or pal. You know, that works too. Hey, buddy. Hey, guy. Excuse me.
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Okay.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman.
It's a Chinese
The problems that your
game
business practices have
that's been
created,
translated
I have
into
sought to
English.
resolve through mine.
Obviously, you can see the mouth flaps not like moving half the time, or they're off. So I'm sure it's some kind of weird. And they talk a lot. Not only do they talk weirdly, they talk
I
a
shudder
lot
to think what the Fatui will do with
about
you if you
stuff
fail to provide their
no
core
one cares
lapis.
about. Like, people who even love this game, like, oh yeah, the story is great and stuff, but there's a lot of talking.
You meddling swine. Well,
Reminds me of
go
Conan
on.
O'Brien in most video games.
Tell me, what will you sell
I'm going
it
to tell
for?
you a story. It's going to be long. I hope you're ready for it.
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we?
This just reminds me of, right now, Clone Wars, where they're always like, oh, let's get to the action. No, let's talk about trade agreements. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, trade agreements. Let's talk about trade agreements and contract signing.
3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
See, right there, right there. Let's talk about stock market in this fictional world. Yeah.
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Let's see if I can grab this with my toes. I dropped something back here.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
I did it. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy
Somehow.
now?
Yes.
On behalf
Are you
of the
done?
Feiyun Commerce Guild, I
I'll be
thank
happy
you for
when
your
you're done.
business and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
I have no idea what that means, but oh, you?
So that massive stash of
Guessing
Mora
that just
you
means
let us
she's
burn
money.
through in a day? That was from your private vault?
Yeah, he's made of money. That's basically what we're doing.
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation.
Don't young kids take calligraphy classes at a young age? I mean, really?
Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting.
Yes.
It's certainly one of my distinguishing features.
It does. That is
Yikes!
strange, isn't it?
Paimon's been calling you guhua geek this whole time. Paimon read in one of these martial
I am-
artist novels that
I
when
know,
rich heirs
classic.
like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off.
I am more amazed at the vocabulary of whoever translated this to make something. Usually they just go like, oh, and get that. That sounds good. They actually really translated this really interestingly and well, I would imagine. Not that I
Paimon's
know
toast.
Chinese.
And sorry, very sorry. Please don't hurt Paimon.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Classic. I love that.
Save me, save me. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
He's so obviously joking, Paimon. What kind of book did you say you read this in?
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help.
Oh, thank you.
Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting.
Yes, you're making
Much
us
of
run
what
another
I did
Aaron
nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day.
Oh, I saved the day. You hear that? You hear that? I'll save the day. Oh, shucks.
To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
My father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process.
Smarter talkers than we really are. Yes. Yes, maybe that is true, yeah. Like a foreign person with a good thesaurus thinks English people are smarter talkers than we really are. Correct, yeah.
Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
I should like to speak of this domain. I should like to investigate it. Perchance.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Cheng the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
Ooh.
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
Somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay.
Why didn't you tell us Jing was Fuhui there? Fuhui?
Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
See, I'm gonna get these wrong every time.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me.
Sorry.
I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
I said good day. I said good day. Is that it? Are we good? This is feels like another quest. Yeah, it feels like a bit another quest. Yeah, it looks like it is. Okay, let's go back. Oh, actually, I think this is our reward. Good stuff. I remember the last time. Like never ago. Never ago. Transgressor. Oh, fun. Man, it's so hot in here. And I'm wearing this jacket. It's actually very cold in Vegas, I have to say. Very cool in Vegas. But with all this technology, as I've said before, it gets very warm in this room. Especially since the heater is on in the house. So, and I have a vent right above me. But I do have the window open, so hopefully that helps. Just a bit. Oh, well, thank you, Ben. I look nice. You heard it from an impartial judge who cares nothing for me. That I look nice. You all heard it. You all heard it. I look nice. Thank you, Ben. See, Ben is what you should all strive for. A nice person who tells the truth above all else.
Finally, you're back. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And I'm positive too, but my doctor won't tell me until I meet with him. What?
Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune.
Oh, that's so sad for you.
Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this core lapis deal.
Well, everything was riding on someone.
Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Oh, that's not nice. I'm sorry, Chang.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Thank you, Ben.
Nothing?
Thank you, Ben. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong
here's your
place.
book back.
Thank you, Ben.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that
Shattered
goofball
Halberd?
rascal had swindled me.
Is that like Never mind.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
It's a class system, apparently.
Actually, the art is centuries old and was once held in high esteem.
Definitely a class system.
But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle.
I don't know if he's being macabre here, but it sounds very macabre. I need to inject some fresh blood. Attract a young talent in a dying art. It became a vicious cycle. I mean, just with those little segments, I could make a horror film. Easy. Easy.
In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility.
Well, thank you. He's better to give you credit for.
What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you.
Maybe? Is that what I wanted?
It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity.
I've almost forgotten about that. I'm going to tell the truth. Yeah, I almost forgot about
My
that.
ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
What strange bookmark?
What?
What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
A strange bookmark.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. Pay no attention to the thing that clearly means to be paid attention to. Pay no mind.
That little rascal surely isn't.
Shirley. It is, and don't call me Shirley. Yay! To be continued. I finally finished something in this game. Yay! Yay! I jump! Yay!
Dance!
I'm gonna summon in a little bit because, you know, that's the whole deal with this game. But I need to use the facilities real quick. So you know what I have? I have this cool little graphic that tells you I'm gonna be right back. And that's where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be right back after I use the facilities. I'll be right back, y'all. Be back in 1 second.
worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrt...
Has my mic been muted this whole time? Really? Really? How long has that been muted? Oh my goodness. How long is... One simple hit and I unmuted it. How long has that been muted? Dally, if you didn't hear me... Yes, it's a very popular game. I explained it all. I don't know. When did it get muted? When I went to the restroom and I never unmuted it? Is that what happened? Well... Come on, in chat, just tell me my mic is muted, man. Oh, I know. I should know. It's called Genshin Impact, Dallas.
Deep breath. Keep going.
How long have I been muted?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches
Why do
your
I still
eye.
have a 3 viewer count? There should be no viewer count. Oh god. How long have I been muted? You guys in the chat, I know you don't want to, but you can definitely tell me if something has gone wrong. Because I can fix it. This is real interaction here. If I am muted and you can't hear me, you can tell me. Oh. When did I hit that plane? I hope I hit that like in the couple last minutes. Because I'm going to be so embarrassed if I didn't. I should be so embarrassed, shouldn't I? All I noticed was the mic volume wasn't going up and down. And then this mic is an awesome mic. It's touch sensitive. So I can, change the volume, change everything basically on touch. And I guess that's what got me in trouble.
Greetings, Mr. Hoffman of the Knights of Favonius. To
Called
what do
Genshin
I
Impact,
owe the
Dallas.
pleasure at
The
this
Genshin
hour?
Impact.
Oh, nothing. I'm merely procrastinating. I thought I might indulge myself with a beverage or two. Ah, traveler. Fancy meeting you here.
I know, I'm fancy. Oh, you're just saying fancy meeting me here. Okay, sorry. I thought you were complimenting me on how fancy I am. Because I'm super fancy.
Oh, we were in the mood for an evening stroll.
What would you like to drink?
I hope you all didn't miss that whole spiel about how happy I am everyone's here. Because that would suck too.
I'll have a dandelion wine, I suppose.
You suppose?
Ooh, Paimon wants apple juice.
Well, Paimon's crazy.
Aw, but Paimon forgot to bring our coin pouch. Do you have any more on you?
Can I start a tab?
Apologies. We do not give credit here.
No credit? What is this? A bank?
Well, in that case, let this be my treat.
Well, that's nice of you.
No need. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Describe a jiffy. Leave tavern. Oh, and make sure you guys hit that follow button. That helps me out a lot. I think it's on Facebook. It's in the right corner. I'm not sure. But make sure you hit that follow button. It helps me out a lot. Like all the stream, you know. All that all helps me out a lot. Helps me more on Twitch, but you know, helps me out on Facebook too.
Huffman showed up, just as expected.
Oh, they did.
Okay, remember the plan?
Nope.
Go to the city's side gate and place the elemental bait.
Alright, let's place this elemental bait then.
Whoa! You used all of it! This is gonna be pretty epic.
I think it will.
Yikes! Here comes the slimes! Quick, let's get to the tavern before anyone spots us!
Cutscene. Cutscene! I like a cutscene.
Captain Kaya is no doubt a formidable knight, but he also brings us more than his share of hassle.
Does he?
No, this isn't right. I should not be talking about my superior in such a manner. If he were to overhear me...
What would he do to you?
We're back! Is my apple juice ready?
I don't know, Paimon.
One moment.
Mr. Huffman! Mr. Huffman! A situation at the side gate! Everyone to the side gate!
What is it? What happened?
It's...
Slimes!
Slimes, Mr. Huffman.
Slimes. You see them all the time. What's the big panic?
We do, but... Sir, there are more slimes out there now than all the slimes I've seen in my life added together.
What?
Surely this couldn't be the Abyss Order's secret weapon. But I have another matter to attend to here.
Oh? The matter of your dandelion wine?
No, that's not what I meant.
So this is how the Knights of Favonius conduct themselves in a crisis. The Abyss Order is encroaching on the city gates, and your response is to sit here drinking wine?
Drinking wine?
It's like I've always said, the Knights are not to be trusted.
Master D. Luke is right. My conduct here has been below par.
Or even negative par, which is a good thing.
I shall set off at once. But first...
What?
May I have a quiet word?
Sure. Is it moist?
Huh?
Huh? Ooh. What? When, why, where?
Shh, keep your voice down. I presume you know what this is about. Please watch D. Luke for me. Do not let him leave under any circumstances.
Oh, I get you.
I must head to the side gate, but I'll be back shortly.
Is,
I'm counting on you.
Counter kind of terrorist? And he is.
Good. That's him out of the way.
Everything's going according to plan.
Plan!
I must get going too. I won't have a second to spare if I'm to be back in time.
Oh, back in seconds. Wait, that's time. Back in space. That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say! Space! Not back in time, but back in space. Right? Right? That's fun. If it actually happened, I'm pretty flower. Exasperation. Oh, this is the big cutscene. What's going on here?
There you are. Dealing with you will be the easy part.
Pretty good cutscene. Oh! Well, thank you so much. Why can't I see that? Who just followed? Who just followed? Humster. How do you say that? Humster. Oh! Well, thank you so much for the follow. I paid attention to the cutscene so much I couldn't tell who followed. But thank you so much. How are you doing this evening? Oh! I forget. I really need this character. I don't have him. But luckily in this level I can play him. I really need a good fire-based character in this game. There we go. You're done for. You are done for! Is he still alive? Come on, please don't do that. Barbara needs to heal. Barbara's my favorite healer. As I've said many times. Oh, there's still more. Nice. Finally, some action. I was doing a bunch of side quests about commerce, and finally I get some sword play. Some sword play in here. Yes! Burn! Burn for my eagle, you man. Burn it. One flash. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, come on, more? Oh, I hate being frozen. Worst ever in this game. I don't like fighting frozen enemies. I don't like fighting these dudes. It's just like the worst feeling in the world. I have to keep pressing that button. Annoys the bejeebus out of me. The bejeebus, I tell you! Ooh, Amber has a special. Actually, River Song does too. And Barbara. Not. I didn't want to do Barbara special, but yeah, there you go. Fishy special.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
That'd be good. Yeah, stop it. Die. Did I kill Duluth? Did I really do that? I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. Oh, I hate you, frozen people.
Oz, reveal thyself.
I didn't think I killed Duluth. How did I kill Duluth? I thought I switched off of him. Yeah, they're not letting me. I killed him. I don't know how. Don't know how. Not sure how that happened.
Classic
Not
Master
sure.
D-Luke. Not
But
a
it
baddie
happened.
left standing.
Alright.
Nothing more than a few hilly churls.
Nothing more.
No
than
time to
the
chat.
answer.
I don't know how long those slimes will keep Huffman occupied. Best get back to the tavern.
Glad that's settled. Let's get back to the tavern. You think Huffman is back yet?
Me too. Put that more in the foreground. I like that. Like that picture. Mr. Elvis Presley and Mr. Johnny Cash. They're my prized memorabilia items. No, I don't need to read this. Stop it. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. But thank you so much for the follow. I always give a nice little follow back. Always try to. Oh, I follow you. Cool. Oh, I do. Well, thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Even if you're just relaxing, having a cool stream. I know this is not my regular stream,
It seems Huffman hasn't yet returned.
but I do like to do some Genshin every once in a
He
while.
made it in time.
If nothing else, to spread the news about it so people can play with it.
The situation is sorted now. I never expected that the Abyss Order's army would turn out to be nothing more than a few slimes.
That is a surprise.
It is.
Perhaps the Knight's true calling is to be slime exterminators. Who knows? Domestic pest control may turn out to be a more valuable use of your resources.
I think so.
Master D-Luke, please, have you no respect at all?
No, he doesn't.
How come you're sweating so much? You didn't leave, did you?
No, of course not. I just did some squats right here.
Is that so?
Yeah, One Punch Man
But why
stuff.
now, of all times, for the love of Barbados?
Because I love Barbados. Why would I?
Suspicious.
Who doesn't like Barbados? Are you saying you don't like Barbados? Because that's on you, sir. That's on you.
Excuse me, sir. Might I be so bold as to inquire?
No.
Did you see Master D-Luke, today's bartender? Did you see him leave just now?
No, no one saw anyone do anything.
Yikes.
Snitches get
He's
stitches.
asking other customers. We're done for.
Master D-Luke? Why, no. He's been
been
behind the bar this entire time.
I see.
Yeah.
Mr. Huffman, your dandelion wine. You ought to get back after this. Send my regards to the rest of the
Seems
knights.
like you're seeing things because of why.
Oh, never mind. I must be
Stop
going. I
whining.
should report back. Here, take this as a token of my esteem. How odd.
You're calling the police like you're white
That was
wine.
too close.
I foresaw this
See that? See what I
eventuality.
did there? It's
So,
terrible.
all the
Shouldn't
guests
have
here
done
tonight,
that. That's awful.
save you two.
They're all in on it?
But it's still funny.
Not all of them. Or should I say,
Not all of
not
us.
all of us.
Jazz hands. I feel like he should have jazz hands right there. Jazz hands.
Kaya, where did you come from?
I came from the jazz hands area.
I just picked a good spot to quietly sit and watch the show.
Jazz hands.
What?
Correct. The Dark Knight Hero's Alibi.
Ha
I think it's
ha!
my favorite chapter so far. More intriguing than a fine wine.
Beard scratch. I have a long one, as you can tell.
So, you plan to report everything to the Knights of Favonius?
As long as it's them.
Come now, D-Luke. You know me better than that. I have no interest in exposing secrets. I was just curious to see how far Mondstadt's Dark Knight hero would really go. And you did not disappoint.
I have nothing to prove to you.
Oh, naturally. I must say, though, one thing I didn't see coming is that the mighty Dark Knight hero would actually need help from other people.
Sorry, we're closing. Please see yourselves out.
All right, all right. I have no further need of wine to entertain myself tonight in any case.
No. How dare you?
Just one last thing before I go.
What is that?
It had better be the very last thing.
I feel strangely comforted by the fact you now have an assistant, D-Luke. I hope you all have a wonderful night.
What was all that about?
No one knows, Paimon. No one knows.
Don't mind him. Thank you for all your help with this matter. This is a token of my gratitude.
Wow! Thanks, Master D-Luke.
I'm in the habit of working alone.
It's so nice.
But I did enjoy having your assistance this time. In the future, if there's anything you ever need, you can come to me for help.
Alright. Told you to that. Alright, well that's been 2 hours of Genshin. So I think I'm gonna call it, and then just in future reference, if anyone doesn't hear my mic, definitely tell me in the chat. I could have muted it. I don't know what happened.
I created
That's
another
sad.
universe and founded paradise. For
But thank you all for being here tonight.
And the princessins of
Make
the
sure you follow, like, if you ever get on Twitch or YouTube, make sure you follow and like on there too. Helps me out a lot. Hi, I'm actually probably gonna stop and then maybe come back with a scary game because I didn't get to do scary game night last night. So look out for that because I will be frightened and scared, and now that we have a camera, you get to see all that stupid stuff that I do because I'm a frightened little baby.
I do worry about
But thank
the
you guys
well-being of
so
my...
much. I'll see you next time. Maybe you should raid somebody. Here, let's see if we can raid. Oh, I thought there was more people on. Oh, there are, but it's just not showing me everybody. Great. Okay, let me. I have to look up the other channels. The other channels. Please stick with me for a raid. Raids are always fun, especially on. Well, if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube or whatnot, I can't help you. We're not gonna raid over there. but I love the self-esteem. Well, we'll read some Esteban comedy. He's a good dude. I really like him, so we'll put him in on the raid bar. He's a nice guy. Make sure you raid him, and just hashtag if you do raid him, comedy raid. Why wouldn't it show me my own raids here? I hate that. Probably how I have it set up. Oh, darn it. You know, you'd think it would show you. It shows me my most popular people rating. I don't want to show the most popular person. I want to show people who need some love, man. Who need that extra people to watch them stream, to watch them play, because, you know, they want to share in a community. ETHAN. Okay, cool. Because that's how you show love. You help someone out, you have a good rapport with everybody,
and you know, you show the love. You show the love.
What are your priorities? I want to be.
You show the love here. We're checking on him. That's it. That's the one. Okay, we're going to raid his channel real quick. Start the raid. Please join me in this raid. Anyone who's with me, please, you know, come and give this guy a nice little hashtag comedy raid. And I'm probably be back on in about a hour or so, or probably actually even less, probably about 45 minutes. Do some scary game night on Twitch. I don't think I'll be streaming on Facebook. I might actually stream on Facebook, not YouTube. I don't know how Facebook is with all the policies, so I kind of want to find out just by trial and error. So I might stream on Facebook and Twitch only, not YouTube. So if anyone wants a YouTube, switch over. Thank you guys so much. I'll be back in about 45 minutes. Love you all.